Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to be working on page 85, 85. But first, I want to show you something that I found in my garage. These are base 10 blocks. Now, you have base 10 blocks in school that are green and they're soft foamy things. These are hard plastic ones. These are the ones we used to use. But this is what I have at home, so I want to show you here some things with these, okay? We call them base 10 blocks. And I'll show you why. These are ones. These little cubes we're calling ones. Okay, that's what we're really counting, the little tiny cubes. Now, these are ones. En español decimos unidades. Las unidades son bien chiquitos, see? And we can put unidades together. Right? You can even attach these because they have a little thing on them. And I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to put how many together? Do you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 of them together. And what do we call this when there are 10 together? We call it a 10. This is a 10. Es una decena. Las unidades son los cubos solos. Las unidades, here's some more of them. Let's get some more of them out here. Those are the unidades solos, right? But this, when you put 10 of them together, is a 10. Now, we can make them already together like this. Here's another 10. And another 10, right? And this is another 10. And they even made little lines on them so you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're made up of 10 ones, 10 cubes. Now, look what happens when I have a lot of them. Let me get this one out of the way. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tens. There's 5 here and 5 there. Put them together. What does 10 tens make? Who knows what 10 tens? ¿Qué hacen 10 decenas juntos? 10 decenas juntos, well, let's count. 10, we'll count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10 tens is 100. And we even have one that's already put together. This is a 10. Now this is 100. Una centena. Estos son decenas. 10 decenas hace una centena. This is 100. It's 100 little cubes all glued together. 100 of them. That's 10 tens, right? Now, guess what? We're doing 3-digit numbers, so we can do a number like this. Watch. 350, 354. There's 354 because I have 300s, 5 tens, I don't know if you can see it, and 4 ones. 4 unidades, 5 decenas y 3 centenas. 354. This is what you can do with base 10 blocks, okay? We can also take these and put 10 of them, 10 hundreds together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700, 800, 900, 1000. No, we don't say 1000. What would 10 hundreds make? You can't see it, but if I turn it this way, look at this. Look at them all. Look at them all. How much would 10 hundreds be? Do you know? 10 hundreds? 10 of them? Well, we even have one that looks like that. Look at this. A giant cube made up of how many little cubes? Are you ready? 1,000. Because 10 hundreds is the same as 1,000. 1,000. This is 1,000 little cubes all stacked together, glued together. So we have thousands. I don't have any more of these, just the one. Thousands, hundreds, centenas, decenas, tens, and ones. Those are our base 10 blocks. So when you see our exercise in the book, that's what we're talking about. Base 10 blocks. Okay, so let's get on with the book. What page did I say we were on? Page 84, page 85. Open up to page 85. Página 85. There it is. Whoops. There's page 85, 85. I'm going to get a little bit closer with my picture so we can understand this better. Page 85. Pause your video if you're not there. Okay, we're here now, page 85, ready to start. Explore three-digit numbers. Three-digit numbers means they have a hundreds, a tens, and a ones. Los números de tres dígitos tienen centenas, decenas, y unidades. Circle tens to make 100. Write the number in different ways. Encierran un círculo las decenas para formar una centena. Escribe el número de diferentes maneras. Okay? So we're going to circle tens to make 100. Well, how many tens make 100? Here's a 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 5 and 5 is 10. 10 tens make 100. Circle 10. That's 100 now. How many tens were there? 10, 11, 12, 13. So we had 13 tens. Había 13 decenas en total. Aquí dice decenas. 13 tens. En español dice decenas. 13 aquí, decenas. ¿Sí? Encierra los 10 decenas. Y ahora, después de encerrar, tenemos 100. We have 100. Una centena. And how many tens? 3 tens left over. And what number is that? Well, we have 100, 3 tens, and 0 ones, 130. Did you see that? Try number 2. First count all the tens. Then circle 10 tens and make 100. And how many are left? And then give me the number. Go ahead, do that by yourself right now. See if you can beat me. I'll give you a head start. It's like a race. I give you a head start. See if I can catch you. Okay, here I go. I gotta count first. Voy a contar. En español también. Okay, here I go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I say there's 14 tens. What am I going to do? I'm going to circle 10. 5 and 5. Here's 10 tens. I just made 100. There's 100 now. How many tens left? 4. 100, 4 tens, and there's 0 ones. So the number is 140. Is that what you got? Good job. Okay, now we're going to go to a pretty hard word problem. You ready for this one? Solve, write, or draw to explain. Millie has a box of 100 cubes. She also has a bag of 70 cubes. How many trains of 10 cubes can she make? En español. Resuelve, escriba o dibujo para explicar. Millie tiene una caja de una centena de cubos, 100 cubos. También tiene una bolsa de 70 cubos. ¿Cuántos trenes de 10 cubos puede formar? How many trains can she make? She needs 10 cubes to make a train, right? So there's a couple ways you can do this. One way is to do them separately. How about the box? She got 100 cubes. Now every train has 10 cubes. So we want to know how many tens. ¿Cuántas decenas en 100? ¿Cuántas decenas necesita para hacer una centena? How many tens do you need to make 100? 10. So this 100 cubes, that's 10 trains. She can make 10 trains with the 100 cubes. How about with 70 cubes? How many trains can she make? Remember, how many tens are in 70? How many tens are in 70? 7. So she can make 10 trains with the box. Puede ser 10 trenes con la caja porque hay 100 cubos. Puede ser 7 trenes con la bolsa de cubos porque hay 70 y hay 7 decenas. Por eso puede ser 10 trenes y 7 trenes. ¿Cuántos en total? Nomás sumando. 0 más 7, 7, 1. 17 trains of 10 cubes. Did you get that? How else could we have done it? Well, we could have added the cubes in the beginning. We got 100 cubes and we got 70 cubes. How many cubes does she have? 0, 7. 170 cubes, right? Oh, you didn't even see that. She has 100 cubes and 70 cubes. Tiene 100 cubos y 70 cubos. ¿Cuántos en total sumando? 170. ¿Y cuántos decenas? ¿Cuántos trenes puede hacer? Porque cada tren tiene 10. ¿Cuántas decenas? ¿Cuántas decenas? 17. 17 trains. 10 cubes. Got it? Draw or write to explain why 104 tens and 14 tens name the same amount. Is this the same? 104 tens? Is that the same as 14 tens? A ver. Dibujo escribe para explicar por qué una centena, 4 decenas es la misma cantidad de 14 decenas. Well, let's look at 14 decenas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a quick draw of a 10. There's like 10 cubes there, right? Cada uno tiene 10 cubos, pero yo no voy a hacer todo. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Estas son mis 14 decenas. Here are my 14 tens. What can I do with those? Well, I can take 10 and I can make 100, right? So now I have 100 and 4 tens. That's this. That's the same as this. Una centena y 4 decenas es igual con 14 decenas. Una centena, 4 decenas es igual con 14 decenas. There we go. Did you get the picture? Do you understand how we do that? Fine. Feel free. Okay. Pause it if you haven't done it. Copy it over. And I'm going to go on to page 86. 86. Un examen. A little quiz page for us here, guys. Again, I want you to try it by yourself. In 3rd grade, you have to do all the work by yourself. The teacher won't read it for you. You have to read things yourself. So do the best you can. Try to read and figure out what they want you to do, okay? You can pause your video while you do this whole page by yourself. En español también. En español, la página 86. Trata de hacer esta página solo, leyendo. I know it's hard, but you have to get used to reading things on your own and trying them the best you can. I know you don't know much English, but try it anyway. And then I'm going to go over it with you. So pause the video right now and do it, because I'm going to check. Okay, did you pause it? Did you do it? Well, let's check and see if you got them right. Here we go. Circle tens to make 100. Write the number a different way. En español, ¿qué dice? Encierra en un círculo decenas para formar una centena. Escribe el número de otra manera. Okay, first of all, how many tens? 5 and 5 is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 decenas, ¿sí? Ahora vamos a hacer una centena. ¿Cómo? Encerrando 10. 5 y 5. Aquí son 10. and 7 días. Esa es una centena. This is 100. So we now have 100. We just made 100. And we have 2 tens left over. How much is that? It's not 12. We got 100, 2 tens, and 0 ones. Don't forget the ones. That's what makes it 120. If you don't put that 0, you only got 12. There's more than 12 blocks. Look at all those little blocks. 120. This one's the same way. Circle tends to make 100. Write the number a different way. It's the exact same words. Es lo mismo, exacto. Encierra un ciclo de decenas para formar una centena. Escribe el número de otra manera. Okay. First, how many tens? 5 and 5 is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, these are all 5s. 5 días, 15. 15 decenas. En la otra página dice decenas. Tens. 15 tens. Now we're going to make 100. How many? 5 and 5. Here we go. There's our 100. 10 tens. So we got 100. How many left over? 5. What number? 100. 5 tens. 0 ones. Una centena, 5 decenas, 0 unidades. Oh, you couldn't see it. 100. 5 tens, 0 ones. Una centena, 5 decenas, 0 unidades. Ay, ay, ay. Circle the odd number. Oh, the odd numbers are the numbers that one of the numbers doesn't have a partner. Uno no tiene compañero. That's an odd number. Impar. En español dice impar. See? So let's think. Números pares y números impares. Números pares son los que tienen compañeros, como 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Y cada número que tiene uno de estos al fin en las unidades. Impar entonces, 1 no tiene compañero, 3, 1 queda sin compañero, 5, 1 sin compañero, 7, 1 sin compañero, 9. Estos son los números pares, estos son los números impares. 18 termina con 8 par, pero estamos buscando odd, impar. We're looking for odd, not even. These are the, I forgot to write it in English, even. These are the odd numbers. We want an odd number. This one's no good. It's even. How about 10? Well, look at the 0. Even, no good. 4. Even, no good. 9. Odd number. Did you circle the 9 and cerraste el 9? Muy bien. Almost done. Write the number equal to 2 tens, 15 ones. Escribe el número que sea igual a 2 decenas y 15 unidades. 2 decenas, 15 unidades. I cannot see anymore. Where are we? Way down here. I can always move this like this. That would work too, huh? Okay. Okay. 2 tens and 15 ones. Well, there's too many ones. We got a whole nother 10 there. There's another 10. We got 2 tens and 1 more 10. What's 2 and 1 more 10? 3 tens. How many ones? 5. 35. 2 tens, 15 ones is the same as 35 because we have an otra decena aquí. 2 decenas y otra decena. Por eso 2 y 1 son 3 decenas, 5 unidades. 35. This 15 ones, we can make another 10, and we already had 2. Describe the number 78 in 2 different ways. Describe el número 78 en 2 maneras diferentes. Well, this is very easy. How many 10s? 7. How many 1s? 8. What's the value of 7 tens? ¿Cuál es el valor? 7 decenas son ¿qué? 70 más 8 unidades es 8. 70 más 8. Did you get that? Good. First one. Write the number 55 in another way. Well, you can go back in your book and find page 55 right there and copy 55. I could do this. En español, tú puedes encontrar 55. 55. I could do this. 50 plus 5, right? I can also do this. 5 tens, 5 ones. 5 decenas, 5 unidades. These are all good ways to do it, right? Those are all good ways. Did you find those ways? Now, I wanted to do one more page, but guess what? I think we used up all our time. So, I'll save the next page for tomorrow, okay, guys? Okay, you did a good job. We got to see base 10 blocks finally. Tomorrow we'll pick it up on page 87. Bye.